Good morning, family, friends, and loved ones. When I first entered into high school, my mother had one unique piece of advice for me. Don't blink. She told me that high school would be a whirlwind, and that the next 4 years I spent refining my education would be over before I knew it. Because I was a teenager and thought I knew everything, I laughed at her advice. How could 4 years, the equivalent of 2,103,840 minutes, fly by like that? Looking back, I now realize I had no idea how accurate her prediction of my life would be. Our world is ruled by time. Time is money, time is luck, time is opportunity, and time is chance. Time governs the ways in which we live our lives. Through clocks, alarms, and racing white rabbits, we as children are encouraged to honor the intrinsic biological timepiece we ourselves contain and rush through the course of our lives. Our natural instinct becomes a race against time, and we are told to look toward and anticipate our future before it arrives. We seniors have been the guiltiest of rushing. All of us have, at one point or another, expressed the compelling desire to just get out of this high school that we are so done with and get on with our lives already. For months, and even years, we have been aching for a more independent future, away from chores and nagging parents. A future that, while so alluringly close, has felt farther and farther away with every passing hour and day. Author Patricia Briggs once said that one of the oddest things about being grown up is looking back at something you thought you knew and finding out the truth of it was completely different from what you had always believed. And retrospectively, I understand the message her words convey. The consequence of this constant rushing, our race against time, is a detachment from our today. When focusing on what is to come, we miss what may be right in front of us, such as the love of family or the deep interpersonal connections we feel with the people by whom we are surrounded. If one never stops to appreciate what he has, how can he ever recognize the value in his life before it is lost? So with what answer does this leave us? For me, the response is simple. Carpe diem and seize the day. Forget the existence of a tomorrow, because that promise is not constant, like the promise of life now. We are standing on the threshold of our journey. We are off on our adventures. What may come is magically unpredictable and enticingly mysterious. But we should focus on what is to come to fully appreciate our lives and live in the moment. This life, this one beautiful, wild, crazy life, is a gift with which we have been blessed. It is something to be cherished. Patrick Rothfuss, an American novelist, once said that when we are children, we seldom think of the future. This innocence leaves us free to enjoy ourselves as few adults can. The day we fret about our future is the day we leave our childhood behind. So, as I stand before you today as a member of the Bella Vista class of 2014, I have my own unique piece of advice for you. Fear not. Do not let the world impede upon your life and force upon you conformity to its own timetable. Instead, slow down. Take time to enjoy what is directly in front of you, such as the smiles of friends and siblings, the warm embrace of a parent, the softness of your bed, and the comfort of your own room. And while you're there, don't